Hello everyone and welcome back to our Big Coins dealer. If you're passionate about coins or just love the thrill of finding treasure in your pocket change, you've clicked on the right video today. We're going to dive into a hidden gem that could be sitting right in your pocket or coin jar without you even realizing it. Yes, we're talking about the elusive 1977 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark, a coin that collectors are paying up to $1 million for. Stick around, because you don't want to miss out on potentially becoming a millionaire just by checking your spare change. Let's get into the fascinating history of this coin. The 1977 Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark. So, when you see a 1977 dime with no letter indicating where it was produced, it means it was struck in Philadelphia. These dimes were made from a copper-nickel clad composition, which is the standard for most dimes produced since 1965 after the discontinuation of silver coinage. However, what makes some of these 1977 dimes truly special is not just their lack of a mint mark, but certain rare and unique features that collectors are eager to pay top dollar for. So, what exactly makes these dimes worth so much money? There are a few factors to consider. First, let's talk about the coin's condition. The state of preservation plays a significant role in its value. Coins graded at a higher mint state, particularly those graded MS65 or higher, are the most sought after by collectors. MS65 means the coin is in near perfect condition with a strong strike and brilliant luster, free from major flaws or blemishes. If you happen to have a 1977 dime in such pristine condition, you're in luck because these can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Another aspect to consider is rarity. While millions of 1977 dimes were minted, only a handful are in near perfect condition due to the usual wear and tear from circulation. Moreover, collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unique characteristics such as errors or variations that occurred during the minting process. Some of these error coins may include double dies, off-center strikes, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet. Any of these errors can significantly boost the value of a dime, transforming it from ordinary to extraordinary. Let's talk about some specific examples of these rare finds. In recent years, certain 1977 no-mint mark dimes have sold for impressive amounts. For instance, in auctions, some of these dimes have fetched prices as high as $10,000, $100,000, and even up to $1 million for those rare flawless pieces or coins with extraordinary mint errors. These are not your everyday coins. We're talking about those in impeccable condition that have been preserved, often by pure chance, since the late 1970s. You might be wondering, how can you tell if your 1977 dime is one of these rare, valuable coins? Start by examining your dime carefully. Look at the coin's surface for any doubling in the lettering, which could indicate a double die error. Check for any unusual features like off-center strikes or planchet flaws. Also, pay close attention to the coin's condition. If it has a bright, shiny surface without any scratches or nicks, you could be looking at a higher mint state dime. Consider getting your coin professionally graded if you suspect it could be valuable, as a certification from a grading service can significantly increase its market value. If you're lucky enough to find a 1977 no-mint mark dime that's in great condition or has any of these unique features, what should you do next? First, make sure you handle the coin with care. Avoid touching it with your fingers as oils from your skin can damage the surface. Instead, hold it by the edges or wear gloves. If you think your coin could be valuable, get it appraised by a professional coin dealer or send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Now, I bet you're curious about where you might find these valuable coins. The good news is, they could be hiding in plain sight. You might find one in your pocket change, in an old coin jar, or even tucked away in an inherited collection. You never know where these rare treasures might turn up, so it's worth taking a few moments to check any dimes you come across. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick tips for coin hunting enthusiasts. Always keep a magnifying glass or loupe handy to inspect your coins closely. It's also helpful to have a coin reference guide or use online resources to identify key features of rare coins. Lastly, if you enjoy coin collecting or hunting for valuable finds, consider joining a local coin club or online community where you can learn more share your discoveries, and even get advice from other collectors. To sum it up, the 1977 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark is a coin that could make you a fortune if you happen to have the right one. With the potential to be worth up to $1 million, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at your spare change. You never know, that small dime in your hand could be the key to a life-changing payday. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. We'll be bringing you more tips, tricks, and guides on how to find hidden treasures in your everyday life. We're diving into a truly incredible coin that could change your life. That's right, we're talking about the 2060 Roosevelt dime that could be worth up to $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single dime, just 10 cents, that could potentially be worth over $1 million. So grab your coin jar and get ready to check if you have this rare and valuable piece in your collection. Let's get started by talking about the coin itself. The 2060 Roosevelt dime was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the D mint mark on the right side of the coin, just below the torch. This dime is made of a combination of copper and nickel, with a diameter of 17.9 millimeters and weighing 2.27 grams. Like most Roosevelt dimes, it features the familiar portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side, with the words, "Liberty in God We Trust," and the year 2006. On the reverse side, you'll see the iconic torch in the center, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, along with the words, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum." Now, you might be wondering what makes a 2060 Roosevelt dime worth $1.1 million. Well, it's all about rarity, errors, and demand among collectors. This particular dime is not just any ordinary coin. There have been a few extremely rare examples of the 2060 Roosevelt dime that have been found with unique minting errors or unusual characteristics that set them apart from the rest. These rare errors can include things like double dies, misstrikes, off-center strikes, or other anomalies that occurred during the minting process. These errors make the coin incredibly rare and valuable to collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collections. So, how can you identify if you have one of these million-dollar dimes? First, you'll want to look closely at the coin's details. Start with the D mint mark. Make sure it is clear and distinct. Some of the rare and valuable versions of this coin have mint marks that may appear doubled or have unusual shapes due to a minting error. Another key area to inspect is the date. 2006. Look for any signs of doubling or irregularities in the numbers. Also, examine the coin's edges and rims. An off-center strike or any unusual patterns on the edge can add to the coin's value. Another important aspect is the condition of the coin. Coins that are in pristine condition, known as mint state coins, are always more valuable than those with scratches, wear, or other signs of damage. If your coin looks like it just came out of the mint, it's worth taking a closer look. If you think you have a rare 2060 Roosevelt dime, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These organizations will examine your coin in detail and assign it a grade based on its condition. The highest grade a coin can receive is Mint State 70, or MS 70, which means the coin is in perfect condition with no visible flaws. Even a grade of MS 65 or higher can significantly increase the value of your coin. Authentication is crucial if you want to sell your coin for a high price, as collectors are more likely to pay top dollar for coins that have been professionally graded and certified. Once your coin is authenticated, you can either keep it as a valuable part of your collection or consider selling it to a collector or at auction. If you do have one of these rare dimes, there are several ways to sell it. One of the best options is to sell it through a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These auction houses specialize in rare coins and have access to serious collectors who are willing to pay a premium for valuable pieces. You can also sell your coin on platforms like eBay or through online coin dealers. But make sure you do your research to avoid scams and get the best price for your rare find. Don't forget that coin shows and coin dealers are also great places to sell rare coins. They often have experts on hand who can offer advice and even buy your coin on the spot. Remember, the key to getting the best price is to have your coin authenticated and graded before you try to sell it. Finding a rare coin like the 2060 Roosevelt dime could be a game changer. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a way to discover hidden treasures that can be worth a fortune. Even if you don't find a $1 million coin, there are still plenty of other valuable coins out there that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The key is to stay curious, keep searching, and learn as much as you can about what makes coins valuable. So there you have it, the story of the 2060 Roosevelt dime that could be worth $1.1 million. If you have a collection of coins lying around, now is the perfect time to dig them out and take a closer look. You never know what kind of hidden treasures you might find. And if you're new to coin collecting, this could be the perfect opportunity to start a new and exciting hobby that could pay off big time. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever found any rare coins or if there's a particular coin you want us to cover in a future video. We are diving into the fascinating world of rare dimes, and we have a truly exciting coin to talk about. Imagine finding a single dime in your pocket change that could be worth up to $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. We are talking about the highly sought-after 1970 Roosevelt dime. This coin has been making waves in the numismatic community, and if you're lucky enough to find one, it could change your life. So, make sure to watch this video till the end because you do not want to miss any details about this valuable coin. Let's get started with a little background on the 1970 Roosevelt dime. The D on this coin stands for the Denver Mint, where it was produced. Most 1970 dimes are common and can be found in circulation without much value above their face value. However, there is a specific variety that has collectors and enthusiasts buzzing. This rare dime variety has fetched astonishing prices at auctions, with some reaching up to $1.2 million. So, what makes this coin so special? First, let's talk about the key factors that make the 1970 dime valuable. The most crucial feature of this coin is its error. Yes, you heard that right. We're looking for an error coin. This particular 1970 dime was mistakenly struck on a proof coin planchet. A proof planchet is a specially prepared blank that is usually used for high-quality proof coins, which are not meant for general circulation. Somehow, a proof planchet made its way into the regular minting process and was struck with the standard design, creating a one-of-a-kind error coin. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these rare error dimes? The first thing you need to do is closely examine the coin. Look at the surface. Proof coins have a distinct appearance due to their special preparation process. They often have a mirror-like finish and sharper details compared to regular coins. If your 1970 dime has this reflective surface, you could be looking at something special. Another key detail to check is the weight of the coin. A regular dime weighs around 2.27 grams, but this rare variety could have a slightly different weight due to its unique planchet. You can use a digital coin scale to check this. If your dime's weight does not match the typical 2.27 grams, that's a good sign. But wait, there's more to consider. Pay attention to the coin's edge. Most dimes have a reeded edge, which means they have tiny grooves. However, if your coin has a smooth or slightly different edge, it could also indicate an error. Make sure to examine every detail because even the smallest difference can mean a big payday. Now, if you believe you have found one of these rare dimes, the next step is to have it authenticated. The best way to do this is by sending it to a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These experts can certify your coin, giving it an official grade and value. Having your coin graded by professionals can significantly increase its market value, especially if it turns out to be one of these rare error dimes. So, how much is this coin actually worth? The value of a 1970D era dime can vary greatly depending on its condition and rarity. Some have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, while others have reached the incredible $1.2 million mark. Coins in mint state, especially those with a higher grade, are the ones that fetch the most impressive prices at auctions. This is why it's so important to take good care of your coins and store them properly to preserve their condition. Now, you might be asking yourself, where can you find one of these rare dimes? The answer is simple: check your change, coin jars, or even old coin collections. You never know where a hidden gem might be waiting. Yard sales, thrift stores, and estate sales are also great places to hunt for rare coins. People often overlook the value of coins, so always keep your eyes open. Before we wrap up, let's recap the key points you need to remember if you are on the hunt for the 1970D dime that could be worth up to $1.2 million. First, look for the proof-like finish. Second, check the weight. And third, pay attention to the coin's edge. If you find a coin that matches these characteristics, make sure to get it authenticated. It could be the discovery of a lifetime. And there you have it, folks. The 1970D dime is a true treasure among coins, and you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. So, go through your spare change and coin collections. You might just find that one coin that could make you a millionaire. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about valuable coins and hidden treasures, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're planning to check your change after watching this video. We have something truly special for you. We're talking about the 1984 Roosevelt dime that could be worth up to a staggering $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine turning a simple dime into a fortune. So, if you're curious about what makes this specific coin so valuable and how you can identify one, stick around because we're about to reveal everything you need to know. Let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was a strong advocate for the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio. This coin has been in circulation for decades and is one of the most common dimes you'll come across in your pocket change. But just because it's common doesn't mean every dime is ordinary. In fact, some of these dimes, like the 1984 Mintmark version, have a hidden value that can make collectors go wild. So, what exactly makes the 1984 dime so special and potentially worth $1.3 million? The secret lies in its rarity and errors. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for unique coins with errors or variations, which can drastically increase the value of a coin. For the 1984 dime, there are known varieties that have certain minting errors, making them highly sought after. These errors can include things like doubling, off-center strikes, or die breaks. If you find one of these error coins, you might just be holding onto a gold mine. Now, let's dive into how you can identify a valuable 1984 dime. The first thing you need to check is the mint mark. Look for a tiny letter P on the front side of the coin, near the date. This indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. But that's just the starting point. Next, examine the coin closely for any errors. You might want to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a better view. Look for things like doubling on the letters or numbers, a misaligned die which might cause parts of the design to be off-center, or any unusual marks that appear to be minting errors. These small details can be the key to transforming a regular dime into one worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Another important factor that influences the value of the 1984 dime is its condition. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are in pristine condition, known as mint state. This means the coin should have no signs of wear and tear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin that looks as if it just came off the minting press. If you believe you have a rare dime, consider getting it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade 1984 P dime in mint condition with rare errors could fetch up to $1.3 million at auction.to. Give you an idea of just how valuable these dimes can be. Let's look at some real-life success stories. There have been collectors who discovered a rare 1984 P dime in their change jar or inherited collections, and were able to sell it for thousands of dollars. The highest recorded sale of a rare 1984 P dime with minting errors was over $1 million. These kinds of stories prove that rare and valuable coins are still out there waiting to be discovered. So how can you increase your chances of finding a valuable 1984 P dime? Start by checking every dime that comes into your possession. Whether it's from your pocket change, tips, or even rolls of dimes you get from the bank, don't overlook any coin. The best part about coin hunting is that you never know what you might find. Another great tip is to attend coin shows or check online marketplaces. Sometimes people sell collections without realizing the true value of what they have. This could be your opportunity to find a rare gem hidden among more common coins. If you're lucky enough to find a 1984 P dime with significant value, the next step is to sell it. But don't just rush to the nearest buyer. You'll want to get multiple appraisals to ensure you're getting the best price. Consider auction houses, reputable coin dealers, or even online auctions where rare coin collectors are actively looking for valuable additions to their collections. With the right buyer, your dime could bring in a life-changing amount of money. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1984 P Roosevelt dime that could be worth $1.3 million. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know what treasures are hidden in your pocket change. So, keep an eye out for those rare coins, and who knows, you could be the next lucky person to turn a dime into a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about rare coins and their astonishing values. We have an exciting video for all you coin enthusiasts and collectors out there. We're diving into the fascinating world of dimes and uncovering the incredible story behind the 1966 no-mint mark dime. That's right, this seemingly ordinary coin could actually be worth a staggering $1.4 million in the market today. So if you have some old dimes lying around, you might want to take a closer look because one of them could make you a millionaire. Make sure to stay tuned till the end of the video, where we'll reveal all the details you need to know about this rare and valuable coin. Let's get started. Before we dive into the specifics of why the 1966 no-mint mark dime is so valuable, let's take a quick look at the history of this coin. The dime, also known as the 10-cent piece, has been a part of American currency since 1796. The coin we are talking about today is from the Roosevelt series, which started in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The Roosevelt dime is still in circulation today, making it one of the most recognizable coins in American currency. Now, the year 1966 was a unique time for U.S. coin production. This was during the era when the United States Mint was dealing with a severe coin shortage. As a result, the Mint made some significant changes to its practices, one of which included omitting mint marks on coins produced from 1965 to 1967. This was done to discourage coin hoarding. So, if you have a 1966 dime with no mint mark, that's actually standard for that year. However, not all dimes from 1966 are created equal. There are certain rare variations and errors that can make these coins extremely valuable. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this specific 1966 dime worth a whopping $1.4 million? The answer lies in the unique errors and exceptional conditions of some of these coins. Most 1966 dimes were produced using standard practices, but every now and then, a few coins slipped through the cracks with errors or were preserved in pristine condition, making them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most valuable errors found on the 1966 dime is a double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with misalignment, causing the images and inscriptions to appear doubled. If you look closely, you'll see that the letters, numbers, or even Roosevelt's profile might have a slightly doubled appearance. These errors are rare, but when they are found, they can significantly increase the value of the coin. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1966 no-mint mark dime is its condition. Coins that have been exceptionally well preserved, without any signs of wear and tear, are graded as mint state. Coins graded as mint state 67 or higher are considered to be in nearly perfect condition, making them incredibly rare and desirable among collectors. The highest recorded sale of a 1966 no-mint mark dime was a flawless specimen graded at MS 67+, which sold for an astonishing $1.4 million at auction.so. How can you tell if the 1966 dime you have is worth more than its face value? The first thing you want to check is the overall condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. The closer it is to its original mint condition, the higher its value. If your coin looks like it's in great shape, you might want to get it professionally graded to determine its condition on the mint state scale. Next, examine the coin under a magnifying glass to look for any errors, like the double die error we mentioned earlier. Check the inscriptions such as Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, the date 1966, and the word dime on the reverse side. If you notice any doubling or unusual features, you could have a rare error coin on your hands. Additionally, it's always a good idea to weigh the coin. A standard 1966 dime should weigh around 2.27 grams. If your coin weighs more or less than that, it could indicate that it's made from a different metal composition, which can make it even more valuable. You might be wondering why collectors are willing to pay such a high price for these coins. The value of rare coins is often driven by a combination of scarcity, demand, and the historical significance of the coin. In the case of the 1966 no-mint mark dime, its value is largely due to the fact that it comes from a time when the U.S. Mint was making changes to the production process. Coins from this period with errors or in exceptional condition are extremely rare, making them highly desirable to collectors. Another reason these coins are so valuable is that they are a part of American history. Coins are a tangible link to the past, and collectors often see them as pieces of art that tell a story. The fact that the 1966 dimes were produced during a time of change adds to their allure. Finding one of these rare dimes is like uncovering a piece of history that has been hidden away for decades. If you're lucky enough to discover a rare 1966 no-mint mark dime, you might be wondering how to sell it for the best price. The first step is to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will give you an accurate idea of its condition and value, which is essential when it comes to selling your coin. Once your coin is graded, you can consider selling it at a coin auction, either in person or online. Many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins, especially those in excellent condition or with unique errors. You can also list your coin on platforms like eBay or reach out to a reputable coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. There you have it, folks. The 1966 no-mint mark dime may seem like an ordinary piece of change, but it has the potential to be worth a fortune. Whether it's the result of a rare error or an exceptionally well-preserved condition, these dimes have captured the interest of collectors and could be your ticket to a big payday. So the next time you're going through your pocket change or coin collection, be sure to keep an eye out for that special 1966 dime. You never know. You might just strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our Big Coins dealer, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on coins worth money. We're diving into a fascinating topic that could potentially change the way you look at your pocket change. Have you ever found yourself wondering if that dime in your hand could be worth a fortune? Well, today, we are talking about the incredibly rare and valuable 1999 mint mark Roosevelt dime that could be worth up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single dime worth over $1 million. So, if you are curious about how a simple 10-cent coin can reach such a staggering value, stick around because you won't want to miss this. Let's start by understanding the background of the 1999 Roosevelt dime. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark located on the obverse side of the coin, just above the date. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. These dimes are typically made from a composition of copper and nickel, with a weight of about 2.27 grams. However, not every 1999p dime is worth a fortune. So, what exactly makes this particular coin so special? The value of the 1999p dime skyrockets due to a few unique features and rare errors that occurred during its production. In the world of coin collecting, errors and misprints can increase the value of a coin exponentially. The most sought-after versions of the 1999p Roosevelt dime include coins with minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet, which can cause the coin to appear slightly different in weight, size, or design. One of the rarest and most valuable versions of the 1999p dime is known to have a striking error where the coin was accidentally minted on a silver planchet instead of the usual copper-nickel one. This error makes it highly desirable among collectors because it shouldn't exist, thus making it an ultra-rare find. If you happen to have a 1999p dime, you could be sitting on a small fortune if it possesses any of these rare characteristics. Now, let's get into how you can identify if your 1999p dime is worth more than its face value. First, you'll want to closely examine the coin under good lighting and possibly use a magnifying glass for a better look at the details. Check for any doubling in the lettering or on Roosevelt's face, as this could indicate a double die error. Also, look for any signs of an off-center strike, which would appear as the design being shifted to one side of the coin. Another thing to look out for is the coin's weight. If you suspect your dime might be struck on a silver planchet, you can weigh it. A regular dime should weigh about 2.27 grams, while a silver one might be slightly heavier. If you don't have a precision scale at home, consider taking the coin to a professional coin dealer or a numismatic expert who can verify its authenticity and help you assess its true value. Don't forget to look for signs of a proof-like finish as well, as some coins with this high-quality finish are also highly valued by collectors. You might be wondering, how do we know these coins are worth so much? Well, several of these rare 1999p dimes have sold at auction for impressive amounts. The highest recorded sale for one of these rare dimes fetched a whopping $1.5 million. The coin's pristine condition, combined with the unique minting error, made it a dream find for collectors. This record-breaking sale proves that there is a strong market for error coins and that serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such rare finds. So, where can you find one of these valuable 1999p dimes? The best part is you don't have to be a professional coin collector to come across one. You can start by simply going through your spare change, checking jars, or even asking friends and family to let you examine their dimes. It's always worth taking a closer look at the coins you come across, especially if you are someone who loves the thrill of treasure hunting. Another option is to visit coin shops, flea markets, or online auctions where people often sell old coins without knowing their true value. Before we wrap up, here are a few final tips for those of you who are serious about coin collecting or hoping to find one of these rare dimes. First, always handle your coins with care. Use gloves if possible, as oils from your fingers can affect the coin's condition and ultimately its value. Next, invest in a good magnifying glass or coin microscope to inspect coins for errors more closely. And finally, if you believe you've found a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service like the PCGS or NGC. A professionally graded coin is more likely to fetch a higher price at auction because it comes with a certification of authenticity and quality. And there you have it, folks. The story behind the incredibly rare 1999p Roosevelt dime that could potentially be worth up to $1.5 million. Who knew that a simple dime could hold such tremendous value? Remember, always check your change because you never know what hidden treasure you might find. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Big Coins Dealer, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our future coin videos.